intimate partner in their lifetime. With financial abuse affecting 99% of domestic violence survivors. Addressing these forms of abuse is essential to ensuring a path of safety and recovery. With that, I want to start the discussion. If we can go down the line and have everyone introduce themselves, I'd like to, yes, let's go.
Good morning, everyone. My name is William Smith. Is this working?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hope that sounds a little better. My name is William Smith. I'm a Democratic District Leader in East Harlem, and I'm a member of the Judiciary Committee and the New York County Democratic Committee responsible for screening candidates for Civil Court and Supreme Court, for State Supreme Court. So it's a pleasure to be here and look forward to the discussion.
Hi guys, my name is, oh shit, we'll pass it down.
Well,
We have it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, do it.
Oh, okay, got it. Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Billy Council. I'm the founder of the Council Him Foundation, and I'm also the Borough Director for the New York City Public Schools.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Vilma Torres and I work at SenatorCordellCleare at the New York City Manhattan Family Justice Center.
Everybody, good morning. My name is Kim Cavern. I'm a Senior Director with Safe Horizon, along with my colleague Vilma. I work with our Crime Victim Assistance Program, which places advocates in police precincts, and I oversee our precincts in the Bronx and Manhattan.
Hello, I'm the First Deputy Commissioner in the NYPD, and I'm happy to be here.
we are happy to have you here. And so I really want to start with this first question. Healthy relationships. Let's talk about healthy relationships. What does a healthy relationship look like? And if you can give an unbreakable example, which might be hard, but let's see. Can you give one?
I would say one that has a strong foundation in communication and a relationship that is where both parties have a good understanding of where they want their relationship to grow, where they want it to grow, and how they want to prosper together. Pretty much just understanding it's a partnership and appreciating the beauty of it being a partnership. But most important, like I said, working through differences in terms of communication and being able to de-escalate things when you have a difference with your partner. And remember, this is a loved one, it's someone that you want to continue to grow with. You don't want a little difference or miscommunication to, detract the pathway that you have in your relationship. And that it's so easy. It's quick snap of a finger. Things can change. So we have to be mindful of that.
I think personally, just from a man perspective, I think broken boys become broken men, right? So when we don't deal with our childhood trauma, then that translates into our relationships, whether it's with our domestic partner, our wives, or our family members, right? So I think that's one of the things that, from a man perspective, is something that we have to work on.
And I think what is a healthy relationship, what I often hear from survivors of victims of violence and abuse, is having a voice. That your voice is not silenced, that your voice is part of the conversation, what we heard earlier, from communication, for education, what you wear, what you shop. No one silenced you, but having a voice, that someone is listening to you.
I would also add, I think, someone who respects your boundaries. Boundaries are different in every relationship, but if you say to your partner that you're not comfortable with something, or that something is beyond the limits of what you want in your relationship, your partner should respect that, full stop, and that should be the end of that.
And I feel like healthy, to add on to the wonderful comments, healthy relationships are uncomfortable conversations, and you're able to get past those uncomfortable conversations, because uncomfortable conversation leads to growth in a relationship, growth as a person, and I think that embodies a healthy relationship. And many of us come from broken homes, me included, and I think that it takes a lot of self-reflection to realize that it's okay to have an uncomfortable conversation and still come out on top to get your point across.
Very good. I wasn't expecting such great remarks, especially from the men, because that was really good. What are some warning signs of a complication or breakdown in a partner and in a relationship? And we'll start from this side and go down.
So what I've seen is, and been through, right? So we all have to be transparent that that abuse comes in many different forms. It doesn't have to necessarily be I've witnessed and endured myself, silence, like not talking and not texting, not talking, and just separating yourself for a while until like the other person feels like they want to deal with you again. And I feel like that's a huge red flag, and you should run as soon as someone does that to you, because that's a sign of immaturity and is a sign of toxicity. And if anyone is going to punish you by not talking to you, that too is a sign of abuse.
I think we also have to remember that domestic violence increases in severity over time, and so, whenever we see horrific reports that someone was killed by their intimate partner, the reporting always says things like, we never saw it coming, the person was so nice, but what was happening in that house increased over time. That person didn't just wake up one day in a healthy relationship and think, I'm gonna kill my partner. There was a pattern of abuse that increased over time until it reached that point, so I think remembering that, domestic violence is happening behind closed doors. The person who is harming their partner is able to control their anger. They're able to control it when they're at the bar, they're able to control it when they're at work, they're not controlling it when they're at home with their partner. And so I think just being mindful that this is something, where there was a small red flag in the beginning that got worse and worse over time.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting. I appreciate what Commissioner said, not just focusing on the physical. It reminds me of working with a survivor when she was part of a focus group, and it's about a poster, creating a poster for the New York City Mayor's Office to end domestic and gender-based violence, and there was tears. And one of the things that she said, Vilma, there are tears, but if you saw my face, I led a very happy-go-lucky life. No one saw it in my face. No one saw scars, no one saw bruises, no